Hello. So somehow I have neither an intro or an outro to this vlog. So this will be both. So hi, welcome to the vlog, and then goodbye. No, seriously. Hello, welcome to the vlog. My name's Mel. This is my channel, and yeah, here's the vlog. Hello. It is Saturday, the 5th of February, and I just filmed a bunch of videos, and I think I'm going to go away now and possibly get something to eat, possibly watch something, or possibly read. It's hard to say at this point, but yeah, I just filmed a bunch of videos, so I will update you very briefly and then I will run away. So over the last couple of days I have finished The Bone season by Samantha Shannon. I ended up really enjoying it. I'm not going to go into detail in any of these vlogs because I do my wrap up and that's where you get most of the info, but yeah, I did really enjoy it, so finish that one. Today I read some of, and I've not got it with me, but I read some of Muse of Nightmares, and things are really heating up there, so I'm really enjoying that. I'm supposed to be talking to Alison tomorrow, and then we will read the next part, so I'm looking forward to that. It's also over there, but I am 3/4 of the way through Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I said this in my February TBR, but the reason why it is a second chance and why it is on my self-destruct video is because I really wasn't sure. I gave it 5 stars when I first read it, but I was quite new still. I mean, I feel like I still am quite new, but I was very new to BookTube, and I feel like the hype kind of made me like it potentially more than I give it a higher rating than I potentially really ought to have. I am enjoying it, but yeah, definitely feel like that's true. I definitely don't think it's a 5-star. It's not a favourite book for me. Romance just isn't a favourite genre of mine. Even really well written ones that everyone really loves usually are not favourite books of mine. But anyway, I'm enjoying it. But anyway, we'll see what happens at the end of the month. But yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know that, and I'll talk to you later. Hello. It's me in the car again because I was just on my way home from work and I got a text message. Well, I got the text message before I left work saying that I had to something at the post office. So I have this box. It is very clearly from Amazon. I don't think it's anything I've ordered. The only thing I've ordered that I can recall is House of Sky and Breath, the next Crescent City book by Sarah J. Maas. But that's not supposed to come out until the 15th, so I don't think it could be that, but we don't know. So I'm gonna open it, see what's going on. So I thought you guys might want to see what it is. This is my keys to crack in. Ooh, it is a present. It's all wrapped up. A gift for you. Aww. Just a little birthday gift from one of my favourite booktubers. Happy birthday, Mel, from Tracy. Aw, thank you, Tracy. It's very early. My birthday isn't until March, and I feel like I should put it away and open it in March because I can't see what it is. So, but I've not had a very good day. I mean, school was fine, it's not school. It's really hot in here, I'm just gonna open the door. But just had some other stuff going on and I just haven't had a great day. So I'm gonna treat myself to an early birthday present. So thank you, Tracy, that's so nice of you. Aww. This is so pretty. I got an actually really nice bag too. I've never had a bag. Had stuff delivered by a bag. Ooh. Oh, hang on, let me. Ooh. Winner of many things, it is an unforgettable story that brings the darkness that hides in a country town vividly to life, as it slowly reveals its devastating secrets. In the long, hot summer of 1989, Ben and Fab were best friends. Growing up in a small town, they spent their days playing cricket, yabbying in local dams, wanting a pair of Nike Air Maxes, and not talking about how Fab's dad hit him or how much the sudden death of Ben's neighbour unsettled him. Almost teenagers, they already knew some things were better left unsaid. Then a newcomer arrived in the Waimea. Fab reckoned the man was a secret agent, and he and Ben staked him out. Up close, his shoulders were wide and the veins in his arms stuck out, blue and green. His hands were enormous, red and knotty. He looked strong, maybe even stronger than Fab's dad. Neither realized the shadow this man would cast over both their lives. 20 years later, Fab is stuck in the same town, going nowhere but hoping for somewhere better. Then a body is found in the river, and Fab can't ignore the past anymore. Sounds amazing. Waimea by Mark Brandy. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Tracy. That is so nice of you. Oh, that's just made my day. I actually don't want to go into detail, but I was very upset this morning about some stuff, so I'm really happy about this now. Thank you so much. Let's just see. I think it's going to say the same thing as the gift note. Yes, it did. Oh, so nice. Thank you. But yeah, this is Wednesday the 9th. Yes, Wednesday the 9th of February. In the afternoon, I'm gonna go home. Haven't been reading much the last couple of days. School started back, so busy and tired and everything. But yeah, I'll check in with you later. Hey guys, it is Saturday the 13th? 12th. Yes, it's Saturday the 12th of February, and I'm just about to film my March TBR video. By the time that this goes up, you will have seen that, and also you will have seen all the stuff that I'm doing for my Roll of Reads readathon, which is happening in March. So I'm not 100% sure when I'm putting this up yet, but it'll be very early in March. So if you happen to be seeing this video and you haven't watched any of that stuff, but you are interested, you still have plenty of time to join the readathon. It's an entire month-long readathon based on my Roll of Reads. And I will put the announcement video and all the other relevant information in the description of this video, so you can go and check that out and join if you want to. But yes, I am about a third of the way through Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas. This is a reread for me. I pre-ordered House of Sky and Breath, which is the second book in the series, and it is the first book that I've ever pre-ordered. I love this so much, and I was like, right, got to get the book. I wasn't going to worry about pre-ordering it, but then my friend Max messaged myself and another friend of ours to say, hey, we have to read House of Sky and Breath the second it comes out. And I thought, well, it might not get to me on the day it comes out if I pre-order it, but it won't probably be available. Like, I imagine it'll sell out. So I decided to pre-order it, and I'm going to reread the first one, House of Earth and Blood. So like I said, I'm about a third of the way through. I'm up to chapter 30, and yeah, I'm enjoying my reread of it. If you are like me, and I mean, by the time this goes up, I imagine that most people have probably reread it if they wanted to. But if you're like me, and read the second one, but if you're like me and you can't wait for the second one, but you don't have to, unlike me, you don't have time to reread this first one, Becca from Becca in the Books has done a recap of the first one, so I'll put that in the description below if you want to go and check it out. I haven't watched it because I am rereading it, but yeah, it's there if you want to watch it rather than rereading if you don't have time or just inclination or whatever. So yeah, I am in theory going in Polarathon this week, but it finishes tomorrow, and I have not even started the book that I said I was going to read for that, which is Frostheart Part 3. I do definitely still want to read that book, and I want to read it soon, but I'm just really loving my reread of this one, and that's what I'm focusing on. So I don't think I'm going to be participating actually in Polarathon after all, but them's the breaks, I guess. It happens a few times throughout the year, so I might try and join in the next one. I did start reading The Foundling, which is the book I was buddy reading with Helen from Helen's Bookhaven, but I have decided that I don't want to read it at the moment. It seems like it's going to be really interesting, and it's well written, but some of the stuff in it is a bit too personal, hitting the bone a bit too much. So yeah, I put that aside. It's not a DNS. It won't be an unhaul at this stage anyway, because I do think I want to read it at some point. It's just not a good time to do that right now. So I've put it aside. But yeah, I'm going to do that recording now, and I'll talk to you later. Hello. We're at the beach. Yay, the beach. We are meeting some friends of ours to go for a walk with their doggo, and we're just lying on the beach. So I thought I'd say hello. Okay, goodbye. Hey guys, so it is, I think, the 18th or 19th of February. I don't even know how long it's been since I updated you guys. It may very well have been 2 weeks at this point. I haven't been having the best time emotionally or physically for that matter recently. I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I've just been doing some new treatment and it's, yeah, knocking me around a little bit, both physically and emotionally. I don't really want to go into it. If you've seen my vlogs before, if you've been around for a while, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And if not, then there's a video about infertility and IVF on my channel, that if you want to, you can go ahead and watch that and find out a bit more about what I'm going on about. But yeah, things are just not going that great at the moment for me from that point of view, from kind of an emotional point of view, and it's been a bit tricky physically as well recently. So I haven't really felt like filming. I'm in a vlog. I mean, I'm okay to sit down and do a sit down video, although having said that, that's not even true. The last video that you saw would have been from the last time I sat down, which would have been at least, like I said, a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I don't even know. I keep meaning to film my flip through of my journal, and I keep not doing it because I don't really know how, and I don't want it to be too long, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. Things are tricky at the moment, and I just haven't wanted to film. And like I said, I don't want to go into the reasons why. I mean, I keep alluding to it, and like I said, if you know, you know, but I'm just tired of myself. I am tired of talking about it and thinking about it and stressing about it and being anxious about it and upset about it, and I'm just exhausted. In all honesty, I'm exhausted, and I'm only working 2 days a week. I'm doing art and literacy support. But I had to take 2 days off the second week of term, my 2 days off, because of timing of procedures and whatnot, and just things. And I'm worried that I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. I assume it was a cat jumping around somewhere. Anyway, you didn't come here to listen to me complain, especially when I'm alluding to things and not talking about them outright. So let's talk about what I've been reading. I don't even remember the last thing that I told you guys about. I think I was starting or was about to start After Story. So I read that no, that's not true. I was in the middle of Crescent City 1, House of Earth and Blood, which I read in about a week, I think. And then, because I was just reading really slowly for some reason. And then I read After Story by Alyssa Brent, which granted, it was like 300 pages long as against 800. So, you know, a lot easier, a lot quicker to read. But yeah, I read that in a day and a half, and then I loved it. It was fantastic. And then I picked up House of Sky and Breath, which I actually got on it the second day after its release. Again, due to what I was just alluding to, procedures I had to go to. I couldn't do anything. I'm not allowed to drive or anything afterwards. And I'm dead to the world afterwards. So I basically slept on the couch all day on Wednesday. And then Thursday I just wasn't feeling up to anything really. So, but I read After Story. And then I started House of Sky and Breath on Friday. It is Sunday and I'm halfway through. So I've read, almost halfway through, just under 367 pages in 2 days. But I have been, 2.5 days. But that is not straight solid reading. I know it's not a competition at all. But anyway, it's not straight solid reading because I've been really up and down with the reading. I sit down and read and I really enjoy it, and then I don't want to read for a little while, and then I do, and then I don't, and it's just, I mean, it's fine, it is what it is. I'm still reading and I'm still enjoying it, but I keep getting distracted and wanting to do different things, which is okay because it's actually been a really long time since I've spent literally like the entire day nothing but reading from 9 in the morning till 9 at night or something like that. I mean, apart from those couple of times where I've done 24-hour, 12-hour reading challenges, aside from that, but yeah, anyway, I was reading and I was joining, so today, blah, blah, blah. So today has been the perfect example of the kind of anxiety and blah my brain has been dealing with lately. So I got up this morning around, I think 7ish, and I had a coffee and I was reading, and that was really lovely, just chilling by myself. And then, sorry, I bumped the book that you're leaning on, but anyway. And then Rowan got up a couple of hours later, and then we watched some YouTube together, and then he was watching YouTube and I was reading, and then I said, let's go for a walk. So we went for a walk down to the local shopping centre and got a coffee, and we were going to go for a wander around the bookstore, but the bookstore had been flooded, and so they have to refurbish and fix it and everything. So they had a little pop-up store in the middle of the centre, which had a lot of different books at discount prices. So most of them I hadn't actually heard of. But anyway, we were just looking. And then we couldn't look. So there wasn't a huge amount of books. So we were like, let's go to the library and have a wander around the library and, have a look at those books. But we went and sat in a little park just near the library and drank our coffee. And then we went to go to the library and it was after 12 and the library shuts at 12 on a Sunday. So we were very unsuccessful at looking at books. But, that's fine because I wasn't actually intending to buy any. So the fact that I couldn't, or borrow any, so the fact that I couldn't really get to any of the books I was particularly interested in, it's probably not a bad idea, a bad thing. And that was all lovely, and we had a lovely time. We walked back home, and then I sat down to read, and then Rowan decided to go for a ride to his dad's house. His dad lives about an hour or so away. Out in the country, yeah. So I went to read, and then I was kind of like, I don't want to read. So I was watching YouTube, and then I came in here into the bedroom, and I was reading, and then also spent on the sprints on Bry's reading corner sprints. I mean, not hosting, just in the chat, and then that was all fine. And then I read a bit, and then I wanted to have lunch, so I had lunch, watched some more YouTube, and that was all fine. And then I went to read some more, and then I read a little bit, and then I was like, and then I started to feel all anxious and weird again. So then I went to I actually did some cooking just now. I cooked. I made a lemon slice. It's a no bake, so depends on your version of cooked. It's in the fridge at the moment. Because a friend of ours dropped around some lemons the other day, or yesterday I think, and so I thought, well, I'll make lemon slice. So like, that was fun. I was listening to YouTube as I did it. That was all good. And then I started to feel kind of not very well, which I think was just that I was working and I was moving around. I don't know. Like, I do carry my emotions and my anxiety in my body, and I am quite anxious at the moment. Like, just a low level of anxiety. I'm not even specifically anxious about, like, it's not like I'm sitting here going, oh, I'm so anxious about this one thing or whatever. I mean, I'm anxious about one thing, but anyway. So anyway, yeah. That's all what's been going on. That's why I haven't been around. But now I'm feeling a bit kind of anxious and weird again. I do want to keep reading because I'm really enjoying the book. This is another thing. Yesterday, and this is stupid. Like, I fully appreciate this is stupid. But I was seeing how many booktubers I'm friends with or that I follow had finished, they were talking about having finished House of Earth and Sky and Breath. And I started getting really anxious about not finishing it quickly, and like kept looking at the page count to make sure I was reading quickly enough and stuff. So stupid, because it's about enjoyment. It's not about when I finish it. I don't have to, like, I mean, no one's putting spoilers up yet because everyone is aware that it's only come out like 4 days ago. But like, even if they are putting spoilers up, like on on a YouTube video or something, I don't have to watch them. Like, I can watch them when I've read them, and they're going to be there for however long that person has their channel, which I'm assuming is going to be at least the next week. So I don't know why, but it's again another symptom of the anxiety I've been feeling. Like, I've got to read House of Sky and Breath. I've got to read it. I've got to finish it. Everyone's finishing it. Like, who gives a crap? Anyway, I'm rambling and I'm gonna go. But thank you for listening, and I will talk to you again. And yes, we're back again on the last day of the month. I just filmed my weird intro, and now I'm gonna say goodbye. I just went on a long rambly rant, as you guys just watched. Well, I didn't just do that. On the video I did though, about what's been going on and stuff. So I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail, except to say that apologies that this vlog has not been the most amazing and that I have not been up to date with it. I'm going to try better in March, but we'll see how we go. And anyway, I'm going to go, and I will talk to you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching. If you want to leave me a comment, please do. If you would like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, then leave me some kind of what emoji, because I'm feeling very what. All of my social media details are listed in the description below, so if you'd like to go follow me, please do so. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.